Hello everyone, Katie again with Trans Refuge. So it's June, and as some people probably know, this is Pride Month. So this month I've got some good news and some maybe not as good news. I wouldn't call it bad news, but so the good news is the gym where I train, which is ICOR Boxing in Iowa City, Iowa, has kind of partnered with me. I came up with this idea, talked to the gym about it, and they agreed to do it, and I helped sponsor some temporary memberships for people that might have some financial need. So what we're doing is we're having a class just for people in the LGBTQ community. So boxing has a problematic history with homophobia, transphobia, basically queer people of any variety. Boxing has not really been a great place for people like us. And this goes all the way back to the Marquess of Queensberry, who himself was a raging homophobe and basically destroyed the career of Oscar Wilde, a famous author, because his own son was in a relationship with Oscar Wilde. This guy was very upset about that, so he wanted to ruin Oscar Wilde's life. So if you're not aware of my own struggles with USA Boxing and their exclusionary policies, you can check out my videos. You can also look at Tom Gerbasi's article in The Ring magazine. And there's also an upcoming publication of Outsports, which we'll talk more about that too. But basically, at least at the amateur level with USA Boxing, currently if you're transgender, there's a bunch of obstacles, and they really don't want trans people in the sport. That's what it boils down to. Is, even on the non-athlete side, if you want to volunteer as an official or something, you've got to have surgery, you got to go through all kinds of things. There's a bunch of requirements that anyone else doesn't have to go through. So the good news is ICOR Boxing and me are we're building an inclusive area where queer people can learn about the sport and enjoy its benefits. And if they want to, we can all work together, we can team together to approach USA Boxing about making the sport better. Let's make it more inclusive. Let's take this sport out of the 19th century and bring it into the 21st century. So the not so good news is May 10th, 2023, was when I initially applied for athlete and non-athlete memberships with USA Boxing and was refused. In that whole thing, I've documented in my videos, but the long story short, nothing has changed. It's been over a year now. The USOPC investigation so far seems like it hasn't done anything. So I feel a little discouraged with that a year into this, while other people are getting to box, getting to participate in events, getting to be timekeepers, getting to do all the things that other people get to do in the boxing world, at least in the amateur boxing world, I'm still prevented, and everyone else is too that would happen to be transgender. So that's the not so good news, that nothing has changed. A year's time has passed. I'm a year closer to being dead. My life is passing by, and USA Boxing doesn't care. They don't want trans people boxing. They don't want trans people participating in their sport. And the fight goes on. So it's kind of where things are. That in a year's time, no improvement has happened, no change, nothing positive to report. Now, does that mean I have to be hopeless? No, it doesn't. Most things in life, I'm in it for the long haul. I play the long game on everything, for the most part. If I have to fight this fight until I'm 80 and get in the ring when I'm 80, I'll do it. But it's like, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. I said, I've got nothing to lose fighting USA Boxing. What are they going to do? Tell me I can't be an athlete? Or they've already done. I can't be a member. They've already done that. What I'm afraid of is other people have things to lose. Other people have more opportunity to lose than I do. I'm in my 40s. I'm not gonna accomplish much with boxing other than getting to do it, getting to try it. Having that life experience and saying, you know what, I tried it. For me, I'm more concerned about people in their teens and their 20s and maybe even early 30s who maybe they're fantastic athletes and they could do well in the sport. They could have a real future with it, maybe go to the Olympics or maybe become professionals or whatever. And those opportunities won't be for them. Or they'll be postponed to the point where it won't matter anymore because they'll have aged out. That's what really bothers me about all this. That time matters. I always tell people, you can take my money away. I'll make more. I can get that back. Even health to some degree can be gotten back if it's not serious enough. You get sick, you get better. You break a leg, it heals. Things like that. Time is the one thing that universally, you can't get it back. Once it's gone, there's no recovering it. You have a set amount of time in this world, and that's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. And that's what bothers me about this whole thing. This is another year that has passed of people's lives that you can't get it back. You can't get that year back. That year of not getting to participate, that year of feeling like you're not wanted, that year can't be gotten back. I can't recover that by any means at all. That's gone forever. And it's gone forever for everyone else who's in my position. So that's what I want to say about the current status. I think it's very disappointing. I think it's discouraging. And I think it says a lot about the leadership of USA Boxing that they don't really seem like solution-focused people that want to do anything about any of this stuff. Just drag it on forever and not do anything. So, I hope you have a good Pride Month. I hope that you see some positive things in your life. And, that the next time I check in, maybe I'll have some positive things to report. So until next time, bye.